Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the 10 cultural shocks that you might experience if you ever visit Japan. Number 10. Wearing a face mask. I thought I was getting sick a lot when I first got to Japan, but it turns out that everyone in Japan wears masks to be polite and protect others. But I couldn't help but wonder, what if I'm just making up a cold? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do that when everyone is shielding their faces. Number 9. Public baths are a thing. I was perplexed when I saw naked people of all ages and genders in the same bathhouse. It's also sort of pleasant to be nude in front of people who aren't trying to stare at you. And I strongly advise against going to a public bath if you are self-conscious about your physique.
Number 8. Taking off shoes before going inside. In Japan, I almost made a cultural faux pas by entering someone's home while wearing my shoes. I learnt my lesson and now remove my shoes before entering anyone's home, regardless of country. No. 7. Be quiet in public. I am not a particularly quiet person, so I was continually shushed when I visited Japan. I assumed I was doing something wrong, but it turns out that the Japanese simply value peace and quiet. It was strange at first to be constantly shushed, but I finally grew used to it.
Number 6. Bowing to people. I thought I was just being polite when I first bowed to people in Japan, but then I realized that I was actually just showing them how much I wanted to eat their lunch. The deeper I bowed, the more they smiled and offered me food. Number 5. Using correct honorifics. In Japanese culture, honorifics are very important. They are used to demonstrate respect for persons of various socioeconomic classes. So, if you want to avoid committing a faux pas, understand the proper honorifics to apply in various contexts. Alternatively, you might simply address everyone as sensei and hope for the best.
Number 10. No tipping. Tipping is not expected in Japan. In fact, it is frequently regarded as impolite. If you're feeling charitable, the greatest way to express your gratitude is to say thank you, arigatou gozaimasu. You might also simply leave a large sum of money on the table and flee. That would most likely convey the message.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And hit that notification bell so you never miss a thing. Now, let's move on to the last 3.
Number 3. Small food portion. If you're used to large American-sized meal servings, you could be disappointed in Japan. Food quantities are often significantly smaller in Japan. But don't worry, if you're still hungry, you can always order more, or simply go back to your hotel and devour an entire bag of Cheetos. Number 2. Eating with chopsticks. If you want to eat like a local Japanese, you'll need to learn how to use chopsticks. But don't worry, it's not as hard as it looks. Just remember to hold the chopsticks in the correct way, and you'll be fine, unless you're a toddler, in which case you're probably going to end up stabbing yourself in the eye. Number 1. Polite at all times. Be careful to always be nice if you don't want to offend anyone. This included speaking in a respectful manner, bowed your head, and avoided eye contact with those of higher social standing. Or wear a sign that reads, "I'm a tourist, please don't be offended by my lack of manners."